back, everybody. I'm Jiles, and today we're going to take a look at the new Halo series of speakers from Starke Sound. So, as you've watched in some of my previous videos, you've seen the big blue ones that have got in the theater. Well, that's the old version, and they have a new version that's out now. So we're going to do a series of videos where we take a look at the center, the surrounds, the bookshelf left and right, as well as the sub 1 subwoofer. They're brand new monsters, right? So in this video, we're going to unbox and take a look at what's going on with the center channel. So stick around and I'll tell you all about it. So the Halo is the top of the line series from Starke Sound, and I've always really enjoyed the sound signature of the Starke Sound speakers, and I'm hoping that this is going to be no exception. I've never heard these before, nor have I seen them in any place except for photos. So I'm really kind of excited to see what's going on. And this is going to be a red set, and you guys know how I like the interesting colored speakers, right? So let's see how they've got this thing boxed up. Come on up here. Drake, the producer, and let's take a look inside and see. So you got your outside box, and then there's an inside box, and then inside of the inside box, we've got some documentation here on top, and then a bunch of styrofoam. So I'm going to see if I can get this pulled out and see what it looks like. The whole box together was about 63 pounds, so it's not super duper heavy, but it's not light by any stretch of the imagination. All right, this is in there tightly, which is good. You don't want this thing bouncing around while it's in transit. Looks like I'm gonna have a grill in the front here, so there's a spot that protects that. Take this out. Nice protection here on the grill with the cloth. They always package their Halo stuff so nicely. All right, ooh, this is nice. So first thing I notice here, magnets. So definitely a magnetically attached grill, very nice on both sides. And it looks like an MTM configuration maybe. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this out, and then Drake is gonna pull the box off. Go ahead. Okay, this is a two-person job, so yeah, 2 people. But let's spin this around so the front is toward you guys. Ooh, okay, it is kind of heavy. All right, and it looks like there are feet there already. And ooh, is it gonna come off? Yeah. Oh. Look at this. Holy smokes. All right, this is a thing. All right, first off, my impression of this is that it is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous. This is a thing. And I think for the price of just north of $4,000 US, you're definitely paying for it, but you're getting a lot for your money. And I'm gonna read some of this stuff off the phone because I'm figuring this stuff out as I go along with you. So this is a slightly larger than 1-inch tweeter. I believe it's a beryllium material, and 2 6.5-inch carbon fiber mid-bass mid-range drivers. They call this Diamaze 28. So you have this wave guide with this spider silk shaped grill on the front of it. And then this is called the Max Carbon 65 driver. Yeah, that's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. White front, and that feels like metal to me, with then some type of wood painted in a very high-end automotive almost style of finish. Now, if you look down here at the bottom and you pull the camera down, you can look underneath this and you can see this is a 3-foot situation. And you can see these come pre-installed and adjusted. So be careful, they're a little pointy, they're not spikes, but there's not a lot of surface area for them. So I bet I have some indentations on my countertop when I pull this thing up. But just, man, absolutely gorgeous. Sensitivity is 90 decibels. Its nominal impedance is 4 ohms. They suggest 80 to 500 watts, and this plays down to 33.5 hertz. Max SPL on this is listed as 115 dB. Now we're going to take a look and see what the grill looks like on this thing. And I think it goes this way so that the Halo logo is always shown. Oh, look at that. Look at this feature here. This is, it just screams high end all the way around. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And I like the way that it retains hints from the prior model, right? So that styling is still there. How you have the metal front plate, although look how thick this is. Come with the camera, look at this. This is not thin. That is a huge chunk of material there. And this beveled flat on top, I guess that's the right term for it. The edges are perfect, absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you think the front's cool, wait till you see the back. There are a few things to notice. So you have that same aluminum plate that you have in the front on the rear. It's just smaller. You can see that this is a base reflex design. So you've got your ports. These binding posts are crazy. So you should be able to go straight in with banana plugs there. And then these will spin open. And this will allow you to get raw wire or spades in there. And these things, I mean, look at them. They're like out an inch if you look at them from the side. They're really, really far out. The bolts on the back are really attractive. They give you a nice color differential on the black with the silver, and a nice, I wouldn't call it minimalistic kind of look. It's got a lot of different aesthetic value here, but it also is very cohesive and looks nice. Obviously, you're not going to be looking at the back of this thing all the time, but the front and the back mirror each other, so you have that consistent look throughout the speaker. The last two things I want to call out are things we can't see with our eyes, right? So one is the crossover. So this uses what they call the 0R phase align crossover. Now, I don't know what that does specifically, but as I listen to this, I'll be able to comment in the future videos about the sound quality, and that obviously will impact directly the sound quality. Also, there's a special type of bracing that they use inside of this that they call the row grid structure, and I'll throw up some pictures so you can kind of see what that looks like. Obviously, we can't see inside of this, and I'm not about to start taking drivers out to look inside. So we will use their cutaway pictures to see what that looks like. But those are also features that will contribute to the overall sound quality of this product when we get this thing plugged up and running. Okay, that's going to bring us to the end of video number 1 in this series, where we take a look at the new Halo series from Starke Sound. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you're ready to see the rest of these videos as they come. And we'll be doing, as I said, the center, the 2 bookshelves. I believe that there's a tower version coming, but that's not been released just yet. 2 surrounds, and then 2 of their sub-1 subwoofers, which are outstanding. So stick around for that. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.